Good morning. Weddings. What you should know. This is the rundown of a wedding for a Christian wedding ceremony. So when you get your wedding, you'll be told, usually it's a month in advance, how many weddings you're going to get, the places you're going to get to, and some have different scripts. So you've got to have different scripts for different places, which is a pain in the bum sometimes. So you get, once you get your list of weddings faxed to you usually, and then you can plan out your month. You know how much you're going to get, a rough estimate of your income, which is always nice to know. Sometimes weddings do get cancelled, and also sometimes you get extra weddings, so which is always nicer than getting cancellations. So 1 or 2 days before, some companies want you to get in touch with them. You have to phone them, call them. Sometimes they will call you. They don't. Some companies don't like it if you don't call them. They're a bit fussy about that. And then on the day of the wedding itself, you usually have to get there 1 hour before. And if someone's messed up or if the company's been an arsehole, you have to get there 90 minutes before to prepare for the wedding, so you're not late. So if you are late for the wedding, usually you are fired. Companies don't tolerate it. So I was pissed off recently when I saved someone's arse by getting there. He didn't wake up. He was probably pissed from the night before. So then he went on to get like loads of weddings in the month, about 10, although our pay rate was different, and I was getting like 1 or 2. So I was really pissed, and I let the owner know, the boss. So try not to send emails when you're drunk. But I think it was good cutting ties to let him know just how pissed off I was. So like I say, don't be late, because it's not. It's if you are. I'm talking about two kinds of late. One is late 10 or 15 minutes, 30 minutes, and you miss the wedding, and you don't miss the wedding ceremony. You're just late. So you carry out the wedding ceremony. But being late and missing the wedding itself is a nightmare. So don't do that. Like I say, you will be fired usually. But like I say, also try not to be late, because it puts the other people on edge. The people you're working with, the place you're going to, and your workmates, the pianist, the organist, the singers, or those people. So you get there, and you need a suit, usually a white tie. I remember once I had to buy a white tie at the last minute many years ago. It cost 3,000 yen. I wasn't too pleased. But nowadays you can get white ties from the 100 yen shop, which is great, because they're a lot cheaper than 3,000 yen. So try to look smart when you get there. Have some kind of briefcase, preferably to a backpack. So try to get some kind of briefcase looking bag. And then you go in, and someplace you do a rehearsal. Sometimes you do a rehearsal inside the church, and sometimes you do a rehearsal in the bride and groom's room. Always check the name. So once you check the name thoroughly, and because sometimes people make mistakes, even the staff or the people you're working with. So double check the name with the bride and groom and repeat it. So try not to get the name wrong. Now you can do these weddings with only a little bit of Japanese, but it's better to increase your Japanese so you can understand what is happening during the ceremony. Sometimes you will get questions from the bride and groom. Sometimes you will have to instruct them if they're lost. So if you can speak, if you can improve your Japanese, that's all for the better. Always keep smiling, be friendly, clean your teeth, have fresh breath. Just check yourself in the mirror, because as you can see, I look quite splendid with my facial hair all over the place. But like I say, try and be clean, and be genki. Nice, loud voice, and after I've done the ceremony with the bride and groom, and they get the flowers back and the gloves, I shake their hands and congratulate them. Sometimes ask them where they're going on honeymoon. Then after they've gone out, I congratulate the parents of both families. You know, shake their hands. You know, sometimes if you've done a good job, you will see one of the parents or some of them or the family, they're crying. So if you've done a really good job, they're crying and they're thanking you. 2 times I've had rounds of applause. So I've done a lot of weddings, so that is very, very rare. But I have had rounds of applause from the congregation, for the want of a better word. But they're just friends and family of the bride and groom. Okay, so I will be doing more of these videos, so hopefully you can learn something from them. You know, whether you're in Japan now or you're coming to Japan. Okay, like I say, I will be doing a demonstration, breaking it down, breaking the wedding down. But like I say, that was just the basic rundown of the wedding, how to get what you're going to do when you get there, and from the bride and groom's point of view. Thank you. Bye bye.